Okay, for today's video, we're going to go over an anime haul of just some things I picked up at Five Below. With Five Below, everything's pretty cheap, so all 6 items I picked up here were all either $5.95 or $5 exactly, so paid a little over $30 to get everything in this video, and I'm really happy with everything, so yeah, we'll just get right into it. Um, I guess we'll show off the Pops first, just because I know the majority of this channel has been mainly Funko Pops, but we did get some non-Funko Pop stuff, which I'm really excited to show off, because I'm trying to branch a little out of Funko. Like, Funko's definitely going to be the majority of the anime stuff I collect, but I think there's other cool anime stuff that I would like to try collecting, especially since some series I've started to get into don't have Funko Pops but have some other stuff, so that's why I'm kind of branching out of Funko too, and just the whole completionist stuff with Funko, like that Might Guy bag and just Pops having glows and metallics. It's kind of refreshing to collect something other than just Funko in the anime branch, but definitely still loving Funko, especially with this first Pop we got. And yes, that is the Edward Elric Glow Chase. This is a Pop that I've been wanting to get, and to get it in the wild, I was super happy, and especially at Five Below because it was $5.95 for this Pop. They had 6 of them out. I think they had just restocked their Funko Pops because they had this one plus one more Chase we're going to show off, and I was able to get 3 Pops for pretty much $18 because it was $5.95 each. And you are not you could pay over $18 to get an individual Funko Pop at some places, but to get 2 chases for under $18 is crazy, especially with one being one I really wanted, being this one. Because Fullmetal, it's not a series I've gotten super big into, but it's a series that I've like seen bits of that I really really like, and it's definitely high on my watch list. Um, but yeah, really happy to get this one, and it was the last one. Like how they've got like the setup where it's like a pop over, one pop, and then the 2 under those ones. This one was the very back one, so at first I was like, oh, it looks like they don't have the chase. It was literally the very last one, so super happy to finally have this Pop. I think it's my first Pop of Edward Elric, but yeah, super happy to get the chase in the wild. Just such a cool thing. Then we have the other chase, one I'm not as excited for, but and it's not even anime, but it's still a chase, and it's the Doctor Strange chase. I actually saw this movie in theaters. I thought it was okay. I'm not the biggest Marvel fan, and literally the only reason I picked this up was because it was the chase. It was funny how this one was like in the back corner, like so this was the top, and then this one was like literally on the bottom front. So I think they literally had just restocked their pops because they literally had 2 chases out, and the Doctor Strange was literally just sitting out. And then we got one other pop. This one's a common. It's not a super expensive common either. It's literally just Five Below's pops are so cheap that if they've got one that I think I might would get, I'll just get it there just because $5.95 you can't beat that. And it's usually I really like this pop. I think this was the one that people thought was going to get a chase at first, but it didn't. But then it ended up being in like a 4 pack at Hot or not at Hot at GameStop, and it was like a just a glow. And I don't plan on getting that, so was happy with just getting the common. It looks great, and I think it's usually using black flash. Really cool, and really happy with it. So yeah, really happy with all the pops, especially. I mean, usually just in Jujutsu Kaisen has become a real favorite for me, and then Edward Elric being a character I really have liked from the little bit I have seen of him, and to get the chase. And then Doctor Strange, it's really, I just got it because it was a chase. No, not going to lie about that at all. And now we'll get into the other things. This is honestly probably what I'm even, well, I can't say I'm more excited. The Edward Elric was the thing I was the most excited with just because it was there. But the reason why I went to Five Below in the first place is the day before I went, and they had a few little mystery things that were anime wise that I wanted to get, but I didn't buy then, and then decided to go the next day. And the next day I went is when they had these Funkos out. So it worked out great that I didn't buy these in the first place because it made the next day I went them having these chases. But yeah, we'll get. So first is a non-pop but very pop-esque, and it's this little Megami thing. It's a little bobblehead from Jujutsu Kaisen. I've looked online to see if I could find anything about these things, and really all I could find about them is that the only series I could even find on them was Jujutsu Kaisen. But it is kind of funny. The first non Jujutsu Kaisen merch I get is Megami or Megumi. I think it's Megami, but the first thing of Jujutsu Kaisen I get is Megami, and he's the only big character that I don't have a pop of, which is kind of funny. I definitely want to get a pop. He's one of my favorite characters. I mean, the ones they had in store were who did they have? They had Megami. Um, I'm blanking on her name. The girl with the glasses. I can't remember her name. I literally just watched this series just a little bit ago, but I can't think of her name. They had her and who else was it? I think they had one other character, but I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Nobara, but I remember they had like 3 of the girl with the glasses, and I'm blanking on her name. and then they had one Megami, and I decided to get him. He's one of my favorite characters, and I just haven't picked up his pop yet. And then the thing that I'm really excited for, probably the thing I'm most excited for that I got other than the Elric pop, was these things. These little Twinchees Takara Tomy mystery bags. These are something that I've been, like, these are the things when I said I'm considering branching out of Funko that I'm wanting to try, is stuff that's kind of like Funko, that's anime, but it's not Funko. And these two are perfect because they're two series I really love that don't have Funko Pops. I do think that both of these series will eventually get Funko Pops. Like, there's some series I really love that I just don't think are going to get Funko Pops, like something like Code Geass. I don't know if it'll get Funko Pops just because it's kind of older. But Blue Lock, I think, will definitely end up getting Funko Pops, and Chainsaw Man, I definitely expect to as well. So, and the day I went, yesterday, they had the Blue Lock ones, but I did not see the Chainsaw Man ones till today. But I was super happy because Chainsaw Man, I really loved of the first season that I saw. And each of these has 4 different characters. The Chainsaw Man one, I'll be honest, I'll be happy with any of the characters. I like Denji, I like Power, I like Aki, and I like Makima. And then as far as Blue Lock, I really like all 4 of these as well. I'd probably want Isagi or Bachira, but I would be good with Kunigami or Chigiri, but would definitely probably want Isagi or Bachira. So yeah, let's just open these. So these are the Takara Tomy Twinchees. So yeah, super excited for these. Hopefully we get Isagi or Megami Bachira. Okay. Big reveal. Okay. Not who I was hoping for, but I like Chigiri, so I'm not upset with it. These are very small, though, I will say. They're like almost like a pop. What are the little mini pops called? Like the ones on the keychain. Maybe they're just called keychain pops, but yeah. Might get more of these, actually. With them only being $5. Yeah, I mean, I was really fine with all the characters in this series. I really liked Blue Lock, but probably not. Like I said, Chigiri wasn't the character I would have picked, but I am happy to get Chigiri. I might try to get more of these. The only thing I hate with blind bags is the fact that, like, literally I could go and buy 5 of these and get all Chigiri again. That's another problem with trying to be like a completionist. But this one I'm really excited for because Chainsaw Man, I really like all of these characters, so I would be good with literally any of these 4. So yeah, we'll just pop it out. Okay. I think we might have got Denji based off what the hair looks like. Oh no, we got Power. Okay. I'm completely good with Power. I thought that was Denji's hair, but that was actually Power's hair. But yeah, I really am happy with both of these. And yeah, Five Below, it's kind of like a weird story, and it like literally came to my town like a few years, maybe a year or 2 ago. Definitely like an interesting little store, and everything's super cheap, but it honestly is probably the best place to buy anime stuff in my town, other than like maybe like GameStop, but honestly, I would probably say here is better, honestly. So this one has a little bit of a different stand, it looks like. Or mine has broken, one of the two. I don't think it's broken, actually. I think it's just weirder looking. But yeah, really happy with both of these. They're probably not most people's character they would have chosen, I would say. Ooh, definitely don't want to lose that little piece. But yeah, I'm really happy with both of these. I'll try to get Power set up. Power is a really cool character, though, so I'm not complaining at all with getting Power. And I will say, as far as like, these are really some of the first non-Funko anime things I've picked up since I've like gotten big into anime, not counting like video games or stuff like that. But overall, I'm really happy with both of my first non-Funko things. So yeah, we'll get Powers. Power was a little harder to get on the base. Ooh. Oh, I bet that little ball thing. Okay, see what it is now. That's supposed to be the thing that goes in the base. That makes more sense. Well, it will make more sense if I can get it in. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's all the ones we got. Really happy with everything. I mean, I don't think you can get much cooler stuff as far as like anime wise than this for the price that I did. Yeah, really happy with all this once again. I think this is going to be the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I've got a lot of really cool anime stuff coming up on this channel. I know this channel has been mainly anime and mainly anime Funko Pops as of late. Well, you know, pretty much as long as this channel's been up, but I plan on trying to step it up, I'll say, as far as like my non-Funko stuff, and I'm going to try to do like a bunch more non-Funko stuff, like not even just collectible wise, but just channel wise, and like my anime reviews and stuff. I'm going to try to get back onto doing stuff like that, but I'm going to step it up a lot more. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. And yeah, I think that's going to be the end for this video. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I'm out. Stay tuned because we can do a ton more cool stuff like this if you all want to see it.